What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here, and I'm here with my boy Josh.
Yo, we're finally back, dude.
We're back in our videos. He's back from his little break, school break, right?
Yeah, back from the break.
And then we got second place at our winner box.
We got second place. We Drew was Ernest, clapped him up in the tiebreaker, so we got second, luckily.
We clapped him up, moved up a spot.
Moved up that spot. Always hoping.
And what deck were you playing, my friend?
I played, one of those 60 card pile, couple of trash Shaddoll decks.
Jesus.
But a little bit more pure Shaddoll than like Dragoon pile deck or whatever. The one that like Avery Foster, like those people are playing.
Oh, okay.
Which seems like a cool deck, but I don't have all the stuff for it, so I can't play it.
So we just playing what you got.
Yeah, we're playing what we got. So I want to play Shaddoll. And so I figured this would be the fun version. And we started with the old school best normal stuff for the deck, man. Mathematician, man.
This card is
nice. It basically sends any level 4 or lower from your deck, so it gets you started with the Shaddoll stuff. It gets you your turn 1 play of like setting the beast, which you're trying to do. This deck is like really solid against like Eldlich and Virtual World specifically, and like other decks that are worse tier, so it's like you're probably fine to play them. It's okay against Dytron, but you know we dodged it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, against Eldlich, this deck's nice. But yeah, you get to send stuff, and it gets to draw whenever you.
Tell me you got the draw today.
I think I got the draw against Ernest, I think.
Oh, let's go! You rammed it yourself, or he killed it?
I think he killed it, but I don't know.
Ernest getting
a lot,
not the first turn though. I was like, all right, because they have to do something.
If they summon the Eldlich in attack mode, you're like, yeah, I'll take 1,000, draw a card, like whatever. You don't want them to conk pocket. You want the free card.
That's fair enough.
And then you got the set card, and it helps with like a lot of other cards. This card's really nice.
I love Mathematician. I haven't seen that card forever.
Then we get to the card that summons from deck Windy. You play 3 of this one because that's the one that gets you started. It basically summons one from deck when it's sent by a card effect, and also when it's flipped. I think the only difference is you can summon it face up when it's flipped specifically, but it just doesn't matter. You're always setting it. Unless you're like underneath the link play, but it very rarely happens. But this card is nice. This card is really good.
I like it.
We have a pretty big Shaddoll package, so 2 Hedgehogs instead of just 1. I felt in the grind game, the second one came up a lot of times when you were able to like finish the Shadow games. And you'd be able to beast flip on their turn, and you'd chain link 1 beast, chain link 2 this, so you'd always have something to discard rather than just hoping you get something that gives you a plus.
Yeah.
Because if you're plussing, you're winning. So we're all about it. We're all
it's
about
like Sky Striker back in the day, right?
This is the most greedy deck ever, but we went for it, man. We don't care. 2 Ariel. This card is too good. It's the one that banishes 3 whenever you send it. And when it's flipped, it summons 1 from the banish, which comes up every once in a while when you get scared them. But this card just being triple DD Crow against stuff is insane.
Yeah, that card seems pretty nice.
This card is nice. Yeah. Except when it's like the first card you draw, like the shadow you draw with trap, then it just does nothing most of the time, so you're like, oh, it sucks. Same with this one, unless you can send it yourself, which sometimes you just can't. But the flip effect comes up with send your shadow game, so it's nice. But yeah, only 2 of these instead of 3, because while you want to send it first turn, like generally with like, you generally like Mathematician send this, then the Windy, so you get the graveyard.
Yeah.
You get the name in the graveyard. But I don't want to play 3 because I don't actually want to draw it. I just want 2 copies in my deck. Because if I use it turn 1, I want it to be in my deck still. So you play 2. We played 2 beasts. Thought about playing 3, but I figured we couldn't be that greedy. But 2 was greedy enough to where like we'll take the L drawing with 60 cards, but we'll always have the 1 in deck.
What was the draw count on him today?
The draw against Ernest, I had this, Squamata, and Ariel as my draws. That was the only Shadows I drew that whole game. No! And it was a little rough, man, but he's going to clap us anyway.
We drew like 8 cards.
Yeah, we drew a lot of cards, but we couldn't get there. 60 cards, it is what it is. But we were probably losing that game anyway because I was out of like resources, so it didn't really matter.
Dang.
But this card is nice too. This is the only reason I play this deck. Draw 2, discard 1, man. Plus 3, dude.
Especially with your Eldlich traps.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Then we play 1 Dragon, 1 Falco, just going to have those extra names. This card comes up more than this, but Falco's so cool, man. I gotta play it.
Yeah.
No synchros, but maybe one day. 3 Ash. This is a hand trap that really matters. We gotta play this, so we're playing 3. 2 Navir, only 2 instead of 3. You might ask why. Like who plays 2 especially a 6-card deck?
That's you.
The reason is, or actually, Gold Lord, I wanted 4 lights because there's times when you open like Eldland going second in a Shadow Fusion, and you never want to send 2 of these.
That would suck.
So you need a light in your deck, and I figured Navir was like the better option. It also works with Shadow stuff on turn B's, like if they're basically flipped them and stays alive. And you Navir them next turn, you get a free draw, which is really cool.
That's true.
Yeah, I felt like Veiler stuff wasn't relevant. Lancio's kind of hit or miss. So I figured just having the Navir was like whatever.
Plus, doesn't that make Gustav Max? Yeah. Isn't he the right level?
I don't know what level this is, but we don't play it. I think you can, but
yeah.
I feel like this is just a better option than the other one, so I just played it. A lot of times you feed it from the hand, it doesn't matter.
Unless you're generic light, right?
Yeah, so I figured I just main 2 of them. And then the best card in this game, man, Shadow Fusion, this card is insane.
Tell me, you blind first or second in this?
We go first.
We still go first.
Against Kyle, when he went first, I opened 2 of these.
Oh, and you
set a monster instead of background pass, so I couldn't do anything.
Oh, no.
Then next turn he made Link Revo, then I Shadow Fusion, then he hashed it, and we couldn't do anything. And then the next turn, our Shadow Fusion resolved, and it was good.
Let's go.
But Yeah, against a lot of decks, this card is just insane.
That's
like
funny.
if they make that what is it called? Calamities, and like they blind call light most likely, which means you can't do the Lord Sin. If they don't do that, then you can just like Lord Sin or something.
Yeah.
But if they like either way, no matter what they're calling, like we're sending 2 things to get effect, and we're having a construct on the field. They gotta deal with it,
Yes,
and it recycles back anyway. So it's like this card against Virtual Roll is like one of the big things. Like if they don't call water, you banish 3, and they can't kill you next turn. Like you just win that game.
True
So
that.
like, whatever. Only one of this. Ascendable. It's a lot of times it's better to hard draw though than Shadow Fusion when you're going first, just because they can't ash it.
True
And
that.
it really sucks when they ash Shadow Fusion going first, and you like
Then you just kind of
ram,
slow down.
But yeah, you only play one of this. You know, you can send it and technically search it off after and stuff like that. So whatever. Full spirit. We want to play the 1-of. You know, the draw count. This is kind of high though. Let's go, dude.
Let's go.
We're
Draw
always
Fluorescent
gonna
60.
yeah, but this card just sets the beast from death essentially. But yeah, I wanted to play.
It's an Upstart Goblin, bro.
Upstart Golem, man. 2 Cyclone, only wanted to play 2. I just had to cut some stuff and I couldn't find room to throw it in the main. Party Realm, you got a lot of ways to destroy back row, or back row's like not as relevant towards this deck, so you're like fine. And then triple Eldlich.
That's the God card.
Then you know we got the traps to go along with it.
Would you really sell your?
Then we got triple Haquero, and we only played 2
German?
because I felt like in this deck this one was better. In terms of destruction, you have a lot of destruction, it's fine.
That against Drytron's pretty good. Hit
Yeah, also it's like against Drytron, you're trying to see this, not this. This doesn't out Vanity Roller, so you know.
It sure does.
What else are you trying to out? You'd rather just do this.
Vanity's Ruler's a pain in
And
the
then
ass.
same against Virtual Roll, a lot of times like the conk's like nice to be able to stop their summon, but if they can keep going, the conk sometimes would be better than this, stopping them from restricting Lulu. And if they had it, they had it. So like if they keep going, you know,
better put them on better habits.
They had it, so it's like it is what it is. Then 3 punishment. This card is insane. Don't know how this was printed without any kind of restriction towards like Panica.
Yeah, what the heck, bro?
I could play Ecclesia, but don't have them, and also just don't like playing Ecclesia. So a lot of times you can't make an extra deck monster, so you can be able to summon it from hand anyway. You'd be normal summoning, I rather set. But this card is nice. Sends like Apclone, sends everything else. Sends,
Yeah, it gets your Shaddoll engine.
It just gets you started. It's a starter and a pop, which is insane. Then we play this card. It's really good going second and first.
Ooh, I like this tech.
A lot of times it's like if you do the mass position play and set the beast, you have like the 2 monsters and they summon 2 monsters, you can still like trigger it. And then sometimes if like stuff gets flipped, you can also trigger it then, and then you can also get the Shadow's effects. So I play this over Torrential. Also, Dax still has my Ultra Torrentials. I only have Hobby Leagues, and I don't want to get called a cheater. So for now, I just won't play Torrentials because I don't have any Hobby League copies because Dax stole my Ultras. Shout out to him. But I like this card a lot more either way.
Okay, fair enough.
I like this card a lot.
So it's okay that you stole him this time.
Yeah, I'd rather play this over Torrential anyway, personally, but largely it's irrelevant. And then 3 Crackdown. This card is nice.
Damn, he playing all the traps, baby.
This card is really good against Ruler because like you use the Synergy Shadow games or you use like whatever, and they have to herald Purple Light, and that's assuming they like search Purple Light going first. They like blindly. I mean, when you're playing 6 cards, so maybe they do. Or if you just have like a striker, something to resolve it. If you take their Ruler, like it's just game over. That's their main.
Yeah, because they
like
you can
most aren't maining like Cosmic, so it's like they draw the Duster, you know, they draw it, you're losing that game no matter what.
True that,
no matter what your back row is probably. But if they don't, you win because they can't play the game. So we play Crackdown. Also against Eldlich and stuff like that. Yeah, you still their Golden Lord. It gives you another few more cards to access it because they're more likely to access theirs than you are yours because you know 60 cards and all that.
If they gotta out it, they gotta banish it.
If you take theirs, like you do that, you Archstrike Prison, stuff like that. It's just really nice.
Oh,
then
yes.
3 Strike, you know, you gotta have this card. It's insane.
We're always playing Strike. Right
yeah, we just need this. Also, our next card, Archstrike Prison. Yeah, we don't have an Out Dragoon. Like if they Dragoon me, we were losing, so we dodged Johnny. And Darren messed up and didn't keep a card in his hand. We hard opened this at 60 cards.
Oh, you nice.
So we were fine. He chose a set. He's like, and what's he gonna do to this? He has to draw. I tried to put 6 cards, but we drew it, so it didn't matter.
Oh, you
so
nice.
a lot of times you just have to pair these and neg. But that's the only after Dragoon, man. It's rough.
So Dragoon is just a pain.
Yeah, I chose to not play Super Call. Probably in my deck. I'm like Dragoon's less popular here, but today was the day.
Today was the day to do it.
Kind of wrong.
I just won with Invoke Dragoon, baby.
Yeah, it's today we made a mistake, but it is what it is. Shout out Schism. I want a second one. I don't want a second one, but I mean, it's searchable, like whatever. But hard drawing this is kind of nice. And then this card's like the best trap in the game. Sends one flip. So if you open the math position, this is where like you'd be able to flip the stuff. But it also helps with like Squamata and Dragoon. Where flipping them on your opponent's turn gives you an actual interruption, which is really cool.
What?
Yeah, because they can like pop a monster with
Squamata, so like you open 2 of these, and you're like you're like grind game. You're like, oh well, I can send one, send Windy. Then the next one, like you summon the Dragoon. Then the next one sends something else, flip the Dragoon, then bounce something, or come out at the pop. So it's like this card
really good.
Has really good utility. It's essentially always the +1, if not more. This card is insane. And Schism in general is just insane. This card is ridiculous. Let's see, you get so much stuff. Then this card never drew it, never sent it. It's kind of nice. There's a throw and play that's like super specific, where you like set the beast from deck and send this, and you flip the beast and draw 2, discard 1. And you try to get your traps. It doesn't come up often because you have to open like a very specific hand to do it. But it's not very specific. It's like 2 shadow names, one of which is dark, one of which like whatever, but
Gotcha.
it's there just to have it there. Also, like, sometimes when you draw this, you make a window, they out the one window, you summon the window.
Yeah, that summons it there. That's
it's just there to be there.
Plus, you can get it if you ever needed it.
Yeah, we need it. Then we go to this.
That's a 60 card Shaddoll pile, baby. God, he's paying the maximum.
It's nice, dude. We wanted to have fun today. We're tired of Yugioh Eldlich, tired of Skyscraper. Skyscraper's gone forever.
Bro, you know they still gonna roast you about the sky, bro.
It's gone. It's gone.
No, you said it's gone.
I hate Skyscraper. And then we play Gravity Controller. Probably one of the second one of these, but it doesn't come with much. This card's insane. It lets you send the thing. You make an extra milestone, send them, and you get to start adding stuff like this and Schism. Not this, but. Not this. This is not Shaddoll.
Yeah, that's not a Shaddoll.
Like this and Schism, you get to add back, and it really helps you set up. And it's also dark, so you can make those windows turn 1 and start flooding your opponent. You play the 1 Link Spider for the gold market cards. It comes up every once in a while. But the cool thing is you can also summon them and fuse. So a lot of times you don't have a light, and they're like, you know, I'm not scared of that. You'll chain like the Aquario chain, whatever. Then you have the light, then you banish for filled. You get a construct, you start going. Which is really cool. So the golden lands help a lot, and like other reasons, like even if you don't have the Lord, you can do stuff. Then we got the Clutches rare, Meshes.
Oh, you nice! You got CR.
I forgot this is in my extra deck and forgot to summon it the one game I could have for the light.
Oh no!
Probably should like my extra deck, but this card's cool. Then we got our big sister Celine. This card's kind of nice.
Oh god, yes.
This card, got all the spellcasters, man. You can do a lot of cool stuff with this hand. Like, it lets you get into the access code with combined with cross sheet. So you can do a lot of stuff with like these cards to get up to that. It gives you another out Dragoon, but like they gotta have like literally no interruption for this.
Yeah, no interruptions, and then you're just link climbing.
But we technically have an out if they like top deck it, and like we have a if they top deck it or wherever you have like Shadow Fusion, you can probably get there, so it's like fine.
Just don't let
they got to
3 times, right? If it was all 3,
as soon as it gets up, you're done. We played 3 construct. This is the best one. Not much return, by any effect. Card's insane. Alternate only. Alternate.
OT only, bro.
Alternate only. OT sucks, man. Get on with that. 2 Afterglow. I didn't know where my 3rd one was, so I didn't play it, although 2 is probably fine. This card's really nice. 2 Window. This is one I probably want 3 of, or this.
That card's a nut.
Also, I just don't know where my 3rd one is, the alternate one, so we play 2. Then we got the 1 to Tisk for the Dogmatica, in case you're just like, I just want to pop 2, whatever. Then we have a Dryden. This card is just there.
He's just there. I was like, wait a second.
With Crackdown, technically, you're more likely to take a not Dryden than like a Dryden, because like they just pop it. So like, if you take any zoo, like you can make it Dryden. But
that's fair.
This spot is largely irrelevant. I just didn't have another window or after one, so I didn't really care.
Hey, that could come up though. There's a lot of zoo players.
Yeah, it comes up. There's a lot of zoo players once in a while, so it comes up. Then the 3rd Nibiru ulti in the side deck.
OT only.
We put the ulti in the side deck because it's just good luck.
It's good luck, baby.
You got the 1 of what's the 3rd copy of? Then you put two Veiler because we wanted to have a different light target in case we didn't want this. So like. This man, dude. Look at this speed, buddy. Oh, God, I just wanted to be able to change my light target. There's also a spellcaster, not that it matters if you have shadows, but can read that back to Celine.
Oh yeah, Celine. Spellcaster summon.
Yeah, we wanted a different light target. Then we got Mistaken Arrest. This card is insane against like Dino, Zytron.
That Dino DNA.
Stuff like Shared Ride. I don't want to play Mistaken because obviously it's like Lightning Storm's coming in against the deck Duster, and if they do it, you lose.
Yeah, everyone has
they lose anyway, so whatever. But we chose to have this one because it lasts for both turns, so it comes up a few times these turn deck, so they can't like do it in your turn too. But I felt it was just better than Shared Ride because like I don't want to like. You can only step so much back row. You're already floating.
$500 today.
I'd rather just not be able to do anything.
That's fair.
And then just have care of the stuff.
Half of that was for.
I felt this was better. Then the last Cosmic and the Duster just for more back row hit.
Mirror matches.
Yeah, even last for mirror matches.
More mirror matches.
The 1 Drowning Mirror Force because I couldn't find 2 more.
Oh God!
With that today.
Did you
We hit him with that. We put the Golden Lord back. The thing behind this in the mirror is like. Unless they're literally Blind Lord Sending or Blind Cosmicing, they can't get around this. If they're Blind Cosmicing, you probably don't care. Because like for one of you, like depending on what they hit, you're getting value. They hit a Shadow game, you're like, yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
so it's like it's hard to ever play around this in the mirror, whether you notice it or not. Even if like just the thought of it lowers the damage, it helps a lot. The more turns you get, the more like you're gonna win. But if you resolve this against like Conks and like all that, dude, it's nice.
Well, that is kind of nice.
You put that golden back, it's kind of nice.
So you'd be playing 3 that if you found 2 more.
I'd be playing at least 2 of it.
At least 2. I like that.
It's hard to find room for stuff, so I don't know if I'd be able to fit 3. But also against Virtual Rolls, it's also nice because they have to Vermilion and literally hit this card out of your like back row. So that's very unlikely. And if you resolve this, they just
fucking
lose. It's like the same as like Neo Sealing, same as whatever, but you get to wait till your battle phase, which is kind of nice.
Plus, they're like trying to bait
like, if you have monsters, they're all getting cleared either way, so like it doesn't matter. A lot of times they'll like Calamity is in like clear them, so you have effects, then this becomes more alive.
Yeah.
And so it's like that. Then the last card is 3 Judgment. We need it now to like the Storms and the Dusters. So
because you know it's
when you're going
coming.
first, you know they're coming. The Evil's like whatever. You gotta sign this.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just you gotta have 3 of this because you like 60 cards. You need to see it. Even though I really want to play only 2 of it because like if you draw 3 of these in a shadow, you actually just lose. There's
nothing you can do. You just set.
This card you need like the other ones that actually started more so than a stopper. It's just so like. Lightning Storm and Dusters are like Evil's are cards, and you lose if those resolve, so you just have to play 3 of those.
That's fair.
That's the deck, the pile. The deck is the joke.
It's not a joke, dude. That shit got second place.
This deck's a joke, probably concerned, but I wanted to play something fun. I wanted to play Shaddoll, so it was cool. Shout out to the Digimon card game. We're about to hop onto that. Anybody?
Digimon, let's go.
Shout out to this card game. Fuck Yu-Gi-Oh. We're about to get an online tournament for this. You know.
Let's go.
Yu-Gi-Oh's cool, but we're gonna take a break for a while. Maybe we'll play.
Play some Digimon.
Shout outs to Ernest for getting the scam tiebreaker, getting 3rd. You know. Shout out to Johnny for being here.
That's what's up, bro.
Always being a homie. Shout out to Pink Elephant. Shout out to all the local card game shops for our local card game shop. So we get to play.
Get to play real life Yu-Gi-Oh, baby.
Shout outs to Pac on YouTube for playing Shaddoll. He has an actual good build of this. If you want to see a non-60 card, like good build of this. But we play with what we have because, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh's not real right now, so I don't want you guys to spend money on it.
Hey man, getting second though with no money in.
We're having fun. Shout out to Pac for sure. He's a funny guy. One of the better Shaddoll players. He gives me inspiration to play this deck and have fun with it. That's the
Definitely.
thing. And then shout out to PJ for dodging me in tournament. One day he'll be back, I'm sure.
Oh god.
Shout out to Dak for robbing me of my torrentials. I didn't play him. I appreciate that. So kind of needle stealing. Never drew them anyway, so it didn't actually matter. But yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to him. Dak's finally back. He's one of my favorite players. I like him a lot. He's a funny guy.
Dak the Snack is back.
Dak the Snack
is back.
Miltank's about to roll over locals. Watch out, boys.
But yeah, this deck is cool. There's probably a better build of this, but this is the build I have to play.
Hey man, it's still good though. It's still good. You got second though, baby.
Shadows is nice, but that's it. I'm done.
All right, man. Congratulations on getting second at this Winter Box New Year's tournament. And
Happy
take it
New
easy,
Year,
bro.
Happy New Year.